Alright, we're live on Twitch. Hey guys, this is the Runescape podcast coming to you guys live on Twitch TV today. This is going to be our 5th episode. I am your host, Subtlety. With me today I have Buddy. Go ahead and say hey.
What's up?
And I have Bloodhound coming in about 2 seconds. So as soon as he gets in, I'll tell him to say hey. So, what did you do today? Or not today in particular, but what did you do this week, buddy, on RuneScape?
Well, I played a little bit of old school, lots of my Iron Man. I played a decent amount of RuneScape 3, as a matter of fact, just because I've got my account just chilling, and I haven't done much with it, and, I don't know, I figured I'd go bossing with, Constant, and that was pretty fun. That's what we did. We were bossing quite a bit. Good time.
Oh, I think I just killed my OS buddy recording.
Well, that's no good.
Nope. I'll fix it 1 second.
Can't always be perfect, though, right?
Yeah, well. Alright. Unfortunately, I haven't had much time on RuneScape this week. I've been super busy with work. I worked 5 days this week. I worked somewhere around 48 hours. So this next paycheck next week will be pretty nice, but unfortunately, more money in real life means less time on RuneScape. I also started up playing WoW again. Unfortunately, they got an expansion coming out, and I don't know. I'm hoping it'll be better than Legion, but then again, last expansion, I was hoping Legion was going to be good, especially with the new Demon Hunters and all that shit. And now I'm babbling about a game you guys don't even play or know anything about.
Not a clue, can't lie to you. Tried it one time, couldn't get into it.
I know, I remember. I even offered to pay for your sub and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't your thing.
Nope. Yep, that's for sure. Definitely was not my thing.
Blood's taking a second, so I guess we'll go ahead and start off with the old school RuneScape news. So, week 2 of the skilling poll was put up for the Quality of Life month, which is this month, of course.
Yep.
They did a bunch of... See, they changed the wording for a few things, added some question regarding the ability to reset box traps from the ground. A few small quality of life things, which is what this month is all about. And there were poll questions put out. Hopefully you guys went out and went ahead and answered them. It looks like there was 34 in total. Is Blood getting on yet, or what?
Yeah, he should be soon, hopefully. Who knows, though. That was the question from last week was the most look forward to project for February, right?
Yes, and that was for RS3, though.
Was there an old school one as well that I missed?
No. No, but I'm trying to hold off for Blood, but he's taking his sweet time, isn't he? Because this next one is going to be one that he really wants to talk about, but he's taking his time, so there's not much I can do.
And if that's is that the old school RuneScape updates, like PVM updates and stuff?
Yep, the PVM updates. So the PVM updates came out with, it's a PVM quality of life update and wilderness rejuvenation improvements. So, see, they improved on the Mage Arena 2. They showed it in a video last week. I don't know if you guys watched it or not. The new bosses looks pretty cool. Yeah. They upgraded the Revenant drop table so they don't so they don't drop so many, like just the 100 time drop was removed, and they added emblems that you can high alch. Or no, oh, no, sorry. You trade them to the emblem trader. I don't know where I read high alch. Uh, for 4 million, 8 million, 16 million GP. I
Yeah.
heard there was a 60 million, but I don't see that on the patch notes. So maybe that was just a rumor. So they
Yeah.
changed the graphic overhauls of the bosses as well, as I was saying earlier.
Yeah. They definitely made Revenants better money.
Yeah, they're. I don't remember who I was watching, but or no, I don't. Yeah, I was watching. I was watching a YouTube video at work. Um. Oh God, I can't think of the guy's name, and I feel bad. But one of the YouTubers that was he did it for 2 hours or something like that. Or no, he did it for an hour, and he said it was easily 2 mil an hour.
Yeah, I heard it can be upwards to 5 mil depending on your RNG.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you get one of them emblems, obviously it goes way up.
And it's only going to go up because when it starts to die down, unless people start doing it,
The more
then
those, the more well, the less PvPers out there too, the easier it is to kill the revs.
true. Because right now you have competition. People, everyone else is there trying to kill them because they know it's good money. So
Right, and there's a lot more PvPers out there. So as the PVMers stop going to revs, the PvPers will stop checking there, and then the PVMers will start picking back up because there will be less PvPers, and they'll be hearing that from their PVMer friends that didn't quit, and then the PvPers will start showing back up. It's a vicious cycle, but that's a good thing for the wilderness.
yeah,
Because I don't know if you've ever, I mean, I'm sure you've gone PKing, but
yeah,
yeah, just going PKing and looking for people bossing and looking for people doing chins and stuff like that. It just gets boring after a while. So every extra spot we add is good for the wilderness overall.
that is true.
So now players can left click bank all when using a soul bearer to bank ensouled heads. You can use a right click to change your spell book when at an ocular or occult altar within the player owned house. You can now left click to inflate swamp toads when an ogre bellow is in your inventory, which is awesome because I just did zombie bird hunting the other day and it was a pain in the butt. You can now left click to suck swamp bubbles out of to fill the ogre bellows, and if you have multiple, it'll fill all of them in an order, sequential order. You can right click to empty your dwarf cannon out of cannonballs. Previously, you would have had to have dismantled it, which I don't understand. Why would you want to take the ammo out of it if you weren't going to move it? I guess
Uh,
maybe if you're
I
getting
guess
overwhelmed.
no, I guess I could see a reason why, like let's say you had to get up and like take the trash out or something, and like if for some reason you got killed, you didn't want to lose all your cannonballs. You know what I mean? Like that were in your cannon
That
or
makes
something.
sense.
I guess, but
I can see that then. Crystal Halberd now deals full damage, to Corporal Beast. Previously, it was damage reduced when used against Corporal Beast, but other halberds was not limited. Probably just a weird bug, but glad to see it's fixed. Players wearing a Ring of Wealth will now be able to automatically pick up Tokul and Numulites as well. That can be toggled with your currency right-click option.
yeah,
Did you know that Ring of Wealth will pick up coins and stuff like that for you?
yeah,
I didn't until recently.
really,
Yeah, I was like, huh. So if I go AFKing and I just put my Ring of Wealth on, then at least I'll pick up the coin drops. It's
yeah.
not bad. Let's see. Gravestones, which require payment, now take payment directly from your bank, which is nice.
Right. So like if you died at like an instance boss with your whole cash stack, or with a big cash stack, it just takes it from the bank, so we're good.
Right. Players have 200 mil XP in any skill will now be able to keep receiving XP drops as if they were counting to or going as if they were gaining XP. Excuse me. At first, I didn't understand why it would matter, but then I realized PKing because you watch for that big XP drop. If you're maxed out on your range, let's say, and you're trying to switch to a Granite Mall to get that sweet stack, if you don't see your XP dropping, then you don't know how hard you're hitting until you've hit. And sometimes, if the other person's fast enough, you're not going to hit them then.
That's true, but I feel like I don't know who would go PKing with 200 mil in a stat. You know what I mean? That's pretty crazy.
Hey, there are max people out there that go out there PKing, so.
I guess that's true. What else are you going to do whenever you get to that point?
Bloodhound joined the call. Blood, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Or just making it to your favorite patch notes?
Patch notes?
Yeah.
Which ones?
The
Are we
rune.
still in old school?
Yes, we are. The rune extension perk unlocked via Slayer reward store increases the size of rune dragons to between 30 to 60. Previously, the task extension would only increase the task size to 15 to 25. So it's a nice double chunk, but a little over double, but yeah. Small, medium, and large storage chests within the Chamber of Zarek will now only require 2, 4, and 6 malignum root planks to respectively create. Sorry, my nose is like screwed up. Dagannoth bones when killing the Dagannoth kings will now prioritize over Dagannoth hides when both items are on the floor. This also applies to the noted form for those of you who have the Fremennik diaries. The elite diaries. Herb seeds will now appear higher on loot pile than the lower level, less useful seeds, like your onions and stuff like that. Yay. You can now right click the crevice shortcut within the Caliphite layer to listen to whether other adventurers are fighting the KQ. I didn't know KQ was still a thing in
KQ's been around for years and years
Well,
and
I know
years.
it's
That's
been
how
a
you got
thing.
the Dragon Chain.
I know it's been a thing, but I didn't know if it was like still big.
Well, now that you can like use you can get bosses as Slayer tasks. It's quite a popular Slayer boss task.
Gotcha. Players can now search Crux dungeon to check whether other players are present. Vedion will now use its magic less frequently than before. Its melee range also has been slightly reduced. Previously, it was able to.
Runescape 3?
I'm reading OS patch notes, so no.
Vedion. Oh, that's the spider. Never mind. I was thinking of something else.
No, Svedion's the big.
Oh no. Yep. You're right. I never really got into the bosses.
I was gonna say yeah, because you're thinking of Venenatus. Venenatus is better.
Spider, yeah.
I know Callisto.
Yeah.
I know Bandos. Actually, General Garador.
In general.
Yeah.
The Chaos Elemental now uses its teleport attack less frequently, which I could see that being a pain in the butt unless you're ranging. Callisto's knockback attack will now occur less. Lizardman Shaman's special attack spawns will no longer occur in quick succession, so little quality of life fixes there.
So basically, it sounds like to me that they're making it easy escape.
Yeah, a little bit. I'll give you that one.
Interesting.
Dude,
It is quality of life, so. And then this is Blood's favorite one right here. The Staff of Life can now be created by combining Sardamon's Light with a Staff of the Dead, and the Staff of Life can also be used to autocast Saradomin Strikes.
Yeah, see, I had an argument about that already, and everyone keeps giving me the same stupid shit. It's just a cosmetic override. Yeah, technically the Staff of Light is a cosmetic override, you know. It's not like it's a new item per se, But at the same time, it's so stupid to say that for the simple fact of Zamorakian flames aren't exactly. They're not anything special. It's not a. I think it
Do
removes run or something like that. Saradome and Strike lowers prayer. You combine that with Smite, and now it's auto castable. Like you've just broken PK.
Yeah, but think about it. Back in the days, that's what was like Elvenmage's, secret move, or not secret move per se, but signature move. Thank you. I can't think of the correct word.
Well, yeah, he used Saradome and Strike. He also used Dice Barrage, but he never auto casted it. And not to mention the Staff of Light is something that came out
In
in the newer
RS3.
version. Well, technically it wasn't RuneScape 3 yet, but it came out with the updates after RuneScape was declared dead.
You mean after post Wildy?
Post removal of free trade and wilderness, and then I think they brought it back in their own version.
Bounty Hunter. Oh, sorry, I coughed there.
Yeah, Bounty Hunters sucked.
That's why it was considered dead.
To me, it's all dead content.
So, barbarian spirits laid to rest by burning pyre ships can now be tracked and viewed via the barbarian skill book or via the adventurer's log in the player-owned house. Grotesque Guardians now have a timer added their players, or added for players to track their fastest kills. It can also be looked at through the adventurer's log in a player-owned house. You may now hand Kraken tentacles to Lierv to further enhance the number of charges held by a Trident of the Seas and Trident of the Swamp. Once he's been given 10, your Trident will be able to hold up to 20,000 charges. Sounds like
That's
a
not bad.
lot. Huh?
Yeah, it's not bad at all. That's actually a decent update.
A bronze axe is now available for all players, and the Chamber of Xeric should the room containing the ice demon be encountered. The axe will be found on the floor, and that's in raids. The party interface for Chamber of Xeric will now display the kill count of every player in the party. A message broadcast will be sent to notify all party members who receive which drop from any of the bosses within the Chambers of Xeric. If players attempt to use a special attack with insufficient energy, they'll find that instead of a special attack failing and no attack occurring, a regular roll attack will be done instead. So I think that's gonna make it a little easier too, because you can hit your special button and not have to worry about clicking on the guy again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Players can now ask the wounded soldier from outside the Lizardman Canyon how many adventurers are currently in the East and West Canyon. So another peak option. You can now use the Black D'hide Shield as part of your evil outfit during Shadow of the Storm. Players will now be notified upon the correct level up message when it's possible to fletch magic shields level 87 instead of the previous incorrect level of 86. That'd be a fun bug. Oh, I can make magic shields now. Requires level 87, but you just said. Players logging into an F2P free-to-play world while navigating the Draenor Manor to Champions Guild shortcut will find themselves placed back on solid ground. I didn't know you could log in and out in between while doing a shortcut.
Neither did I.
Maybe that's because I've never tried it. Maybe that's some sort of thing that people used to do. Like when I first started, I always told people that I was a member and I could pick their pockets because I have thieving skill. It works sometimes. You lose your membership, you go to Hill Giants and tell them that you can pick their pockets, and all of a sudden they start watching you and staying away from you and leaving your Hill Giants alone. That was back in, God, that was like 2007 maybe?
Hey, it's a while ago.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Okay, Monster Examine will now display the effect of Dragonbane when cast upon monsters affected by Dragonbane, the passive ability from the Dragon Hunter crossbow. It isn't possible to sail to Intrana with ballista of any kind. Previously, it was possible to bypass a restriction imposed by the monks of Intrana. Wow, that's weird that you could go over there with a ballista, but you can't go over there with arrows.
Yeah.
You can go over there with unfletched, but then you can fletch them over there. Anyways, bottled wine is now treated like jugs of wine and other food when dropped in the wilderness. Incorrect spelling of pizzazz will be corrected within the progress has dialogue. That's funny. Players can now only enter the cave on top of Trollheim from the correct direction. Last week, engine changes were made to help increase optimization of the friends list. Those changes have had the unintended effect of causing an error with the legacy ordering within your friends list and your minimap not correctly displaying players in your clan chat. Those two issues have now been fixed. And it's Old School RuneScape's 5-year-old birthday on the 22nd of February. So in 11 days. And they have a very special 3-hour stream planned to celebrate their birthday. They'll have more information coming soon. So in the meantime, you can follow twitch.tv/oldschoolrs, which is the new Old School RuneScape Twitch channel. And then you can register for a stream reminder as well. So that kills it for us on the old school news. We did get some sweet stuff there, you know.
Yeah.
And we got some not so sweet stuff.
Yeah.
To be honest, I haven't even touched old school that much since seeing the Staff of the Light and the idea for the new court pet, which looks identical to the freaking RuneScape 3 court pet. Just, I know everyone argues with me over it, you know, oh, that's stupid, you can't say that kind of stuff, I mean, it's just cosmetics, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but at the same time, you know, they're not coming up with their own ideas anymore, is the easiest way to put it. They're not coming up with their own ideas. We're stealing stuff from RuneScape 3 and slowly introducing it to old school and calling it new content. It's not new content. It's old content.
It is new
Why do I care
content to
about
RuneScape old school. Yeah, I agree with you though, but I understand where you're coming from. Because I
so
play both.
I've personally, at least for now, given up on old school.
Dun dun dun.
For now. I have a goal of getting a party hat in RuneScape 3. But, you know.
Oh.
So last week we asked the question, what are you most looking forward to for the projects for February for RS3, because we had that video. And the results came in at 67% with the bank rework and 33% with the clue scroll overhaul. So what did you guys vote for?
Bank rework.
As did I.
I think that's what I voted for.
You also voted for the bank rework?
I think.
Can't blame you if you did.
Yep. It's a taster. It's not actually a bank rework. But you know what? That taster is actually still fairly good.
Yeah.
So I can deal with a taster for now. I mean, I really hope they do overhaul the whole thing and fix the whole thing. But a taster beats the heck out of nothing.
Right.
So, on to the next for the RS3 patch notes.
Constant.
Oh, did Constant join us?
I was thinking he wasn't going to show up, but he did.
Constant, you there?
He might be getting this
Getting his stuff set up,
set
yeah.
up.
That'd be
Oh,
my
looks
guess.
like Constant's joining us.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
Hey. I'm still on the road now, but I was listening to the podcast, and I just wanted to kind of touch in on what I voted for.
all right. Well, be safe driving because I know it's icy.
Nope.
Oh.
Losing him bad.
Yeah, you're Ryan.
You're roboting.
You're robot and bad, that's for sure.
Tomo arigato.
Oh,
Yeah.
did we lose him?
I think we lost him. Hopefully not to an accident.
Yeah. That would not be good, would it?
No, I have a feeling our sister might be a little heartbroken then.
Good chance.
All right. Well, stay safe out there on the road, Constant. Pay attention to it. You can holler at us in a minute whenever you get home. So, on RuneScape 3, we had the Cavern of Tainted Memories. Have you guys done this yet? I know I was talking to you earlier, buddy, and you said no.
I did it once.
I didn't find out about it until Friday, and it's only good for 5 days. I wish RuneScape would stop doing that shit, because some of us have a real life and a real job and can't do these kinds of things. So, I did it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Understandable.
Yeah, you can do a RuneScape 3 quest and get a pink party hat.
I know you get the multicolored upside down one, because you got that for me.
No, you can get a pink party hat. You can't wear it. And it goes away after you finish the quest. But technically, if you never finish the quest, you could have a pink party hat. But at the same time, if you
Can you
finish
drop
the quest,
it like you can drop the Knight's Sword?
I don't know. I'm curious. I'm honestly about to do the quest. Because if you complete the quest, you get Crispy the Cabbage. And that is a cabbage that bounces around with a pink party hat. It's the Gower quest.
Oh, the Gower Farm?
Yeah, I didn't know about this.
Yeah, it came
Didn't
out.
even know there was a Gower quest.
It came out a little while ago. From what I heard, it's pretty good. Yeah, I would try and drop it. If it doesn't have a destroy option, maybe you can drop it and then get another one from whoever you get it from. I'm not 100% for sure, but I know you can with Knight's Sword still. But then again, now with Knight's Sword, you can still. I think you can craft your own after the quest.
What, on Blurite sword?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
yeah. I got a Blurite Sword on OSRS.
The pink party hat is not bankable though.
Well, then you'll just have to play like
And it
a
has a destroy.
Ultimate Iron Man.
Just keep it in the inventory until I get my own. I have a party hat, I promise. You just can't see it.
Alright, so the Cavern of Tainted Memories, if you guys don't know what it was, I was thinking about doing it on stream earlier, but I just went ahead and got it done because I wanted to stream OS content. And then when I logged into OS, I was like, oh, what can I stream? Well, I need to get my fishing level up. Oh, this is going to be a boring stream. Yeah, I should have done that because at least the divination part of it would have been a little more exciting. But so what it does is it gets you those tainted,
Tainted memory things, whatever
yeah,
you
the
call
tainted
them.
memories or whatever, and you can turn 500 of them into the different types of weapons. I actually,
Cosmetic overrides.
yeah, I actually got 500 of them and made the dual wield swords, and then turned around and threw that up on the Grand Exchange. I only made 400 gold off of it. I'm sure if I'd held on to them, I could have made not 400, 400k.
400K.
Excuse me. Like I said earlier, I've been playing WoW, so
Ew.
yeah, so 400k, and I'm sure if I'd held on to them a little longer, then they would become more rare and yada yada yada. But I'm not too worried about it. I just wanted to get rid of them, get some more gold. I also got 2 of the tickets on Friday from the Squeal of Fortune / Ava, or not Ava, but what's her name again? Anna? I don't know. She's the one, Alice. Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, got 2 of them from her as well. And took those and sold those for what? What did I send you guys the picture of? What was it, like 4 mil or something like that?
Yeah,
Remember.
it was a good amount of money, that's for sure.
Oh no, it was 1.2 mil, and it said they were going for 141k each, and I made 1.72 mil.
All I know is I'm poor.
So yeah, I did that. That was fun. Um, but yeah, so what it is you go in there. There's a little green circle. If you stand in the green circle, and you can farcast, if you will, the divination stuff. And so if you do that, then you'll get more points and more of them, those things. The tainted memories. And so you'll get a really good amount of XP. I think I was getting close to 700 XP drops, and I have like 62 div.
Hmm.
So I mean, it's pretty good div XP. And then there's little itty bitty ones, which are your like the ones that you would normally chase that are orange and give you hunter XP. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's little ones, but you can still farcast them, and you can do that while channeling the div thing. And if you catch those are worth like twice as much XP or something like that.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad at all. You get 2.5 minutes while you're in the room, and the green circle moves from place to place on occasion. So the faster you get your stuff, the better. I was seeing about 200 and was about 250 of them per trip. So in 2 days, you'd be able to make 1 set of weaponry. So if we had 5 days, you could make 2.5 sets of weaponry, roughly, without any tickets. Tickets are going for about 400k now. So
400k ain't bad though.
yeah. So that's the Cavern of Tainted Memories in a nutshell. Not a whole lot to talk about that. If you haven't done it, today's the last day, I do believe. I think there's 23 hours or something like that. So go do it at least once. Get some nice div XP. It's worth it.
Alright.
So we also have the return of the Mimic Boss. So I don't know, have you guys ever done the Mimic Boss before?
I have no.
No.
I have not either. I think it came in after I was gone and stuff like that. So until 19th of February, you can grab 1 free untradeable boss token from the Mimic Chest and Birth Rope. It's located right outside the Warriors Guild. It's just, what is that, west of the Lodestone, north of the little bank there that everybody stands on and does their little divine locations from. So, yeah, feel free to go there, guys. Do that. At least get the token. I mean, I plan on doing it eventually, so Says those who win a Mimic Boss will win a mystery box, which scales in awesomeness as you ramp up the difficulty of your opponent.
I wonder what the best stuff that you can drop is.
Says we got the Scrimshaws of Aggression, Sacrifice, and Corruption, as well as Slayer VIP tokens, Mimic Weapons, Mimic Tongue Cape, and the Mimic Helm, the Mimic Plushie, and much more. Iron Man, by the way, you get your very own drop table. So, that's not bad, right?
Yeah.
Says your token can teleport you to the Mimic Chamber where you can take on either an easy, medium, or hard, or elite Mimic boss before time runs out. So I might go do that and try it on medium, maybe? I don't know. Actually, I'm kind of low level. I might try it on easy and see what happens. Your free ticket disappears once you vanquish the boss of your choice. After that, it's down to you to earn tokens through combat and skilling on occasion. You'll even be able to get them to trade on the Grand Exchange. So, nice to know. I wonder how much Mimic tokens will be going for.
Yeah.
Patch notes. So, highlights from this week's patch notes. We have players now have a chance to obtain a soul talisman by looting a sarcophagus in the Shifting Tombs. Hovering over an NPC while in combat will now correctly display their overhead bar. It's now possible to teleport directly from the Araxite layer when Araxi has been defeated. The Chrysalis spell can now be recast on the same target before it expires, which is nice. I don't use it, but players can still only have one crystallized target active at a time. Familiarization now resets on Wednesday instead of every 7 days. So, in case you guys didn't know, you could go to the live stream, and if you connect your Twitch account with your RuneScape account, you can tune in for Tuesday, Friday, or Sunday's live stream to get your free stuff. They call it Lootescape. So this February, they've got something brand new for you. It's a deep sea fishing rod animation override. Just kind of looks like fishing, but a lot harder. I mean, not like what I'm doing now on RS because or OSRS because that just looks like, yeah, I'm not going to go on rated R. So, yep, that's what we got for that. That's about all we got for the news this week, unfortunately. So this week we have a straw poll. Again, we have a straw poll every week, but it's about the Mimic Boss. We want to know, will you guys try the Mimic Boss? There are 2 answers, so it's very easy, yes or no. So please, guys, go to the straw poll. It's down below on the Twitch stream, or you can find it on our Discord. I can also link it on Twitter later. So feel free. It'll also be under the YouTube video, but I haven't even gotten last week's video out yet, so I'm a bad.
Gotta work on that.
I know. And also, I've been notified that some people are having problems with our iTunes feed. I don't know what's going on. I downloaded both episode 2 and 3 and tried to play them, and nothing happens. They literally don't play. So I don't know what's going on. I think I'm going to have to re-edit those and try and re-upload them. So be patient with us. I'm trying to figure out all the iTunes crap. But in the meantime, if you don't catch us here, you can catch us on YouTube, or if you just want to re-listen to us, feel free to listen to us on YouTube again.
Apparently, for that Mimic Boss, just to end off on that, you can potentially get a reward called the Mimic Tongue Cape.
Yeah, I said that.
Just his tongue. Well, I was just looking that up, and it's like 250 mil at the moment.
250 mil for the cape?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. And it's an override token, isn't it?
Oh no, it's an actual item.
Oh, it's an actual item? Is it like a best in slot, or is it
Nope, it's just a cape.
just a cape that looks like a tongue, I assume?
Yep.
Hmm. I might have to go try and get a mimic tongue cake just to sell it.
Right.
Definitely don't want it. If it's not
I
a
would.
best in slot or something like that, I don't need it.
Does anyone know how hard the mimic boss is, or what do you even?
You
Well,
can
like there's 4 different
do it
settings.
once per day, and you can do. It's like doing a clue scroll in a way. You have an easy, medium, hard, and elite.
But is the
Correct.
fight hard?
Huh?
Is the fight any hard?
I guess it just depends on what you choose.
It's easy escape, so it probably just depends upon your level and your gear. Like I said, my levels are kind of low. I'm like sub 40s. So I would probably go with easy or maybe medium, but I don't know. I mean, I got my free death, so I could try a medium, and if I die, I die. Who gives a...
I have no money, so
Actually,
You said where can we get the mimic?
south of Birth Rope.
no, it's like
Or not south of Birth Rope. West of the Birth Rope,
go to the Warriors
Glowstone.
Guild. It's like right outside of the Warriors Guild door. There's a little mini treasure chest, and that's the tiny mimic, and I'll give you a token.
I'm actually going to do it on stream real quick.
I'm trying to jump in and fight him. See how that goes.
That's what I was going to do too. But I'm showing OS still until I log in and put my pin in and all that fun stuff, because I don't need to show that to the whole world.
I'm broke.
Yeah, I know, so I bet you want to see my pen.
No,
Alright.
I'm not able to do anything.
We're gonna try. I'm jumping in. I'm gonna try the. Don't know what I'm doing. But...
This is going to be very interesting for those of us that are listening.
I'll let you guys know how it goes.
What are you doing?
Killing.
Oh, hey.
Killed me. Alright.
Did you say he killed you?
Yeah, in about 0.2 seconds.
What'd you try?
You said win or what?
What did you try it on?
Melee. I was just going at it.
You
No,
go
no,
easy
what
or what?
difficulty?
Oh, an elite.
Oh, well, are you max level?
Yeah, I'm 138. But it hit me for 7,000, so...
Oh, wow. Let's see, what's my highest skill in?
Sounds like you gotta pray against it somehow or something.
Melee.
Against what?
Mimic.
Oh.
You said you had something. You were breaking up really bad earlier. What were you trying to say to us?
Oh. We were talking about what we voted for on the straw poll,
Correct.
and I was just saying that I voted for the clue scroll rework, or including the masters. 'Cause I thought that was pretty cool, and I asked, like, do you know what day that they're going to release that?
Release what? The Clue Scroll
The new Clue
rework?
Scroll.
Yeah, I know it's this month, but I just don't know when.
I don't think they've set a date yet.
Alright, we're gonna try and kill it again, boys. See how this goes. Attempt number 2.
What I want to know is when is Sup gonna help me out with loads of GP? Because, you know, he's rich and I'm poor now. I gave my money to everybody.
I'm not rich. I've only got 6.7 mil. I can give you a couple mil.
You got a rare, at least.
I do have a green party hat, but I'm not going to sell that.
You
You
pretty
have a
Halloween.
green party hat?
Not party hat, but
Halloween.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Green H-Ween, yeah. Okay, so it
I don't
says
even have a son
beginner,
anymore.
which is the easy, is 30 plus combat. I'm 62. Medium is 80 plus. Hard is 110, and then the elite is 138. Oh shoot, actually hold on, let me switch screens here so you guys can actually see RS3. Here we go. So I'm actually stream, you can see it now. I'll go
You
ahead
guys were
and
curious? I've tried twice now. It is hard. Because if you do elites, it has a hit special attack. I don't know how to dodge it yet. Hit you for a good 7,200 consistently. Never fails to hit that.
wow.
And I'm
Alright.
not sure how to dodge it.
Alright, well I'm gonna try it on beginner because like I said, I'm only combat 62, so I'm just under medium. And if you're having a problem with the elite and you're 138, I think that I'd be better off with the beginner. So here we go. So this is actually the same room as the gold room.
He doesn't have that much hit points, which is nice. Just don't know how to dodge his special attack.
Is it the charge that you were trying to dodge?
Yeah.
I think you can move. I'm gonna pray pro melee. Oh, not retribution. Oops. Wow. You weren't kidding.
He smack you?
Yeah, he launched gold coins at me, and I died.
What if that's a
I
magic
lagged and I
attack?
just died. I couldn't even stop to heal or anything. I'm gonna try it again.
Wonder if that's a magic
How
attack
do
or
you get
something.
it?
No, you
How
have
do
to
you-
dodge his special attack.
How do you get your coin?
West of the Birth Robe Lodestone, there's a
Right outside of the Warriors Guild.
Oh wow, yeah, he just hit me. Yeah, he launches the gold coins at you, and he literally just 2,400, 1,400, and I was down.
Is it the portal?
Oh, that hits for 80,000.
Try praying range or mage. I mean, one of those has to help you guys.
Well, I'm gonna go in with range gear because I have higher range stats than I do.
Only problem is you only get 2 minutes and 30 seconds to kill him.
I would kill him if I could.
Oh, meet me at
What
Birth
is
Robe
his,
My World, and I'll give you some gold.
I need to buy actual gear.
Okay, who do I talk to?
The little mimic that's by the actual lodestone, just to the west of it.
I got closer that time, boys. I'm gonna get him, I promise you.
West of the Lodestone.
Dare you
Yep.
try him off the heat, Ryan? He's probably easier to range, honestly.
That's what I'm trying. I'm gonna try range him.
Just don't have a range set up right now, so gotta be there. I don't know if you could DPS with much with range.
I'm gonna try praying for a range, like you said.
So when you
See if
click
that
on
works.
it, you teleport right in.
Yeah.
Oh, you can literally move. You can dodge it just by moving it.
Well, I know, it's just hard to anticipate it.
Well, yeah, but if you're further away, so if you're ranged or maged, then you can actually move.
Alright, well, let's switch it up on me myself, and I guess I'll try to go in with the range. I guess I'll go. What setup am I gonna go with that? One more crossbows, I guess.
Yeah, he hits you with ranged ability. So if you pray range, and then when he uses the charge, you're gonna have to run away and heal. Because you can't dodge the charge, it looks like.
A little bit easier. Down off a little.
Ooh. And also
I was gonna
leap
say, you
into
could
the
just
air.
Go in with built adrenaline and use devotion, and then you just take a 1. Or when he charges, use shield res. So you just block the effects of the charge.
Yeah, but you don't really know when he's charging.
Yeah, you do. He puts a little
What's up?
little thing on you.
It says getting ready to attack your ass. And he's like,
I am getting ready to kill him.
What does he drop?
Yeah, I got him. Where's my loot?
Here's a pretty good drop.
I got a small loot chest.
Yeah, I don't have a good range set up, so
I got one small sapphire. Spirit sapphire. That went terrible.
What? Here's my thermal pot.
Ooh, that hurt. I smacked me for 1,000. Now I'm dead. A leap in the air is dead. That's deadly.
He didn't leap in the air on me, but then again.
I tried dodging a leap in the air. There isn't dodging that.
Alright, well, I'm going to shut down the stream.
What?